Alright, so today we're going to do a spread on shadow. This is just for whoever comes across it. If you come across it, it's meant for you. So, what aspect of yourself are you hiding from others? Or are you just refusing to acknowledge? What aspect of yourself do you hide from others or refuse to acknowledge? All right, I'm going to take the top one. It is Solar Calm. Clarity. You don't like to be seen clearly, or you don't want to speak clearly. You want to be in the shadows, you want to hide. Let's get some more on it. What past experience or trauma has contributed to the formation of the shadow? What past experience? Oh, there we go. Introspection. Introspection. Forgive me, I'm not used to working with this deck, so I don't know it as well as I do the others. The sun is in prayer. Or the sun is in the 12th house just after sunrise, a time for prayer and meditation or deepest dreams. The 12th house is your inner child's world, containing both the fairyland into which you might escape and monsters that live under your bed. So this happened to you when you were a child. It's something that you're hiding. It's something that happened when you were really young. You don't like to be, maybe something happened that caused you came out and you said something that was definitely about you, and something, I like chocolate ice cream, and they made fun of you. And now you don't want to do that. You don't want to say, I like chocolate ice cream. You'll be like, well, I kind of like chocolate, but I also like mint. Or, if you're wanting strawberry, we can have strawberry. So how is my shadow currently affecting your thoughts? How is this shadow currently affecting your thoughts? Sorry, I only take a top card, and that is that one. But I am also drawn to this one. So I will take it. It's debilitated and discomfort in the reverse for me. It causes you a lot of mental discomfort. You don't want to change, Uranus. You want to stay stuck. You don't want to try anything different. You just want to, you don't want to find yours, what you like, what you enjoy, what makes you happy. You're just stuck in this discomfort. You don't want to change. Or you want it to change. Maybe you want it to change, but the discomfort is so much that you You don't want to change. And you're stuck. So how is it currently affecting your emotions? How is this currently affecting your emotions? Your second house. Your resources. My cards are gently used. They're well loved. My dogs have chewed on them. They didn't like what the tarot had to say. So, I do not know this deck very well, but the few times that I have used it, it has been amazing for me. All right. So how is it affecting your emotions and your resources? Explore how you feel about money. Many people on the spiritual path have mixed feelings about money, their bodies and possessions, drawn to abundance and at the same time wrestling with the guilt or discomfort around desire. So again, this can go back to maybe this is something to do with how you feel about money. You love money, but you don't want others to know it. You don't want them to think you're greedy. How is it affecting your actions? How is this lack of clarity affecting your actions? How is this lack of clarity affecting your emotions or your actions? Sorry. Your ability to nurture. I'll read the card for you. It could be your inability to nurture yourself, to give yourself the things that you love. Your inability to give yourself, or the inability to give the people that you love the things that they want. Since you can't figure out, since you won't speak up and say what you want, you aren't able to take care of yourself. The wounded healer. Oh, how is that? Oh, nope. 29. I apologize. Ceres is a dwarf planet between Mars and Jupiter, named after Ceres, the Roman goddess of the harvest. So, I'm going to skip ahead. Ceres, ancient rites initiated people into the secrets of death and rebirth through the symbolic harvest. Cut the heads off grain with a scythe, bury them, and new life arises. Mothering and being mothered. Nurture and cultivate that which is growing, whether it's the harvest from the earth, the child from the womb, or the art from the artist. Real love can mean tough love, doing what's best for your beloved even if they hate you for it. Loving and nurturing your own body with healthy whole foods takes the most communion with the organic world. So, like I said, you don't want to be clear about setting a boundary. Well, ice cream is not healthy, so let's have something healthy. You aren't able to do that when you don't set a clear boundary. You aren't able to, you aren't wanting to think about it. You just, it's too uncomfortable. The change is just too much to set a boundary. It's very uncomfortable. What is the greatest fear or insecurity that you need to confront? activate. Oh, I like that card. Change. This gets back to there. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you need to face the change. A flare of energy supports your work. The mood is restless, sparky, revolutionary, and curious. People are hungry for change. It's not the time to be quiet, but to be fast on your feet. Solar flares magnify the energy on any other cards you pull. When the sun is storming, our social and political world activates. Revolutionary change manifests and trees grow faster in the forest. All right, so maybe what it's literally, you need to face this change. Whatever fear you have of this change, this discomfort, you really need to face it. You need to go deep down. You need to figure out what is causing this fear. This fear of change. What important lesson is your shadow trying to teach you? What lesson is this shadow trying to teach you? What lesson is this shadow trying to teach you? Well, there we go. Sustainability. Your ability to move on, your ability to sustain and keep going, and sustainability. Work smarter, not harder. The opposite of a dysfunctional situation is a sustainable ecosystem. Make your life sustainable. Look at the time, your resources, love, care, and sweat you put into your life, and assess whether you are putting as much in as you get out, and whether you are receiving as much as you put in. The input and output have to match. Maybe not every day, but certainly every week or month, or you can't sustain it for the long haul. Yeah. So something has to change, and it's going to be supported. Otherwise, you won't be able to keep going. Whatever you're doing, it's not sustainable. So, what steps can you take to accept and heal this hidden aspect? What steps can you take to accept and heal this hidden aspect? What steps can you take to accept and heal? Oh, wow, okay. Leo. It came out in reverse for me. So shine, authority, and achieve. Let's see. I am going to take all three of them. I don't like to do that, but all right. Take up your space. Well, it came out reverse, so if you're acting from a place of soul hunger, you can mistakenly think that any attention from others will fit that gaping hole. Not all attention is good attention. Stubbornness, the fear of being wrong, or the desire to be seen as the leader may blind you to what is urgently needed. Melodrama can disconnect you from the real feelings involved. So, yeah. Not all attention is good attention. Make sure that the attention that you're reaching out for is good. All right, so since it says sustainability, I get a feeling that this is all about, not about ice cream anymore. This is about your ability to grow emotionally. There is something, you don't want to be clear on something in a relationship. Let me get that. I'm going to try this deck. I haven't tried this deck yet. I want to see what it's about. It is Uncover Your Past Lives Oracle. And so, what is this introspection? What is this part of you? Wow, I am only taking technological process, the use of technology, abuse of technology, or technological disaster. Maybe somebody, the tech is your phone, your cell phone. Maybe you caught somebody cheating on you once before. Maybe their phone got in your way. Maybe your phone got in your way. Maybe you used your phone in the wrong manner. Maybe you sent a text message and it hurt somebody. And now you're afraid to do it again. So you don't clarify. Or maybe you ghost people. Or maybe people ghost you. So, the 10th house. What is this 10th house? This is the important, the steps that you can take to accept and heal this hidden aspect of yourself. How can you heal this shadow of not wanting to open up and state your truth? Create a clear picture of a competent, responsible, lovable, and empowering authority. Step into that role and be that pillar in your community and family with confidence. So start speaking your truth. Start, find your words. Take your time. Find out what exactly it is that you want to say and be clear about it. What you did hurt me. Whenever, and then set your boundary. Say, don't use your phone at the dinner table type thing. And I won't use mine. Something like that. Whatever it is that you need to do for you, whatever technology this was. Maybe it's gaming. Maybe somebody's gaming too much. Maybe you need your boyfriend or girlfriend to stop gaming and you don't want to say anything because the last boyfriend wouldn't put their games aside for you. And you're afraid to lose them. Another step is Capricorn, achieve. Now I'll tell you, I see part of myself in this one because mine is, and I'll be up with you, I don't like being on camera. I hate having pictures taken of myself, but everything out there keeps telling me, all of the videos, the YouTube tarot videos keep telling me that I need to get comfortable with being on camera. I need to get more comfortable with having my picture taken. I need to be more comfortable with having myself recorded. Every last tarot video that I have watched says that. I was put into class, and the tarot video said that, the YouTube video that I watched said that I needed to get comfortable with things. And whenever I started school, they literally said that we had to do videos of ourselves doing, showing parts of our body. Like, okay, show part of your arm and make the movement to show how the muscle works. So there just may be something, anything that is causing you discomfort about technology. I'm, again, not at all comfortable with it, but I'm giving it my best. So this one says, this situation needs a good and healthy structure, foundation upon which you can solidly build. Capricorn imbues ambition and drive, determination, willpower, and precision when used with integrity. These qualities culminate in the gift of leadership. Set a goal and build with integrity. Set goals and build it with integrity. And to build with integrity means you got to keep going. You gotta back up that goal. You have to keep pushing towards that goal. Keep an eye on the power dynamics. Without integrity, Capricorn ambition can enable gross manipulation, control a tendency to become controlling or manipulative when feeling anxious. Do not fall in love with others' competence. Let it inspire your own. And that goes back to the sustainability of, are they giving you, and I believe it was back in here, you are supposed to become those things for yourself. You want a partner who's wealthy? Become that partner who is wealthy. Earn your own money. Go out there and hustle. You want stability? Be that stability. You want security? Give yourself that security. You want dogs? Go get yourself a house full of dogs. All of it. Whatever it is that you need in your life, you go out there and you get it. That way, you are not relying on somebody else. And then the other thing is, make sure that whoever you do allow into your life, they sustain it. They help you sustain it. They give you, for a long time, I put in more in my relationships than I received. Whatever they asked for, I would go and do it. However, if I requested that they do it, or if I asked for help, it never came. And, well, if I'm going to do it all on my own, I might as well be on my own. And I'm a lot happier that way. So, achieve and sustainability. You just really need to do that. So what lesson is this shadow trying to teach you? I think I went over that already, but I'm going to do it again. What important lesson is this shadow trying to teach you? What lesson is this shadow trying to teach you? What lesson is the shadow trying to teach you? What? All right. How to take motion. How to move. How to take movement. How to get unstuck. How do you unstuck yourself? And Pluto, the rebirth. It came out in reverse, so I gotta look that one up. Obsession, depression, mortality, and grief. So set a guide for this realm. All right. Take motion. Stop seeing things in black and white. Stop thinking that, oh my God, I said the wrong thing at work. They're going to fire me. Most of the time, you get 3 chances. Most of the time. Not all the time. Most of the time, though. They will not take your house if you miss one bill. That kind of thing. Yeah, it's nerve-wracking. Yes, it's scary. However, it is not the end of the world. You got to stop thinking in those terms. And then again, I mean, I'll go ahead and I'll read it for you. 22. Mars urges you to take action, any action. Jump into motion, but stay in the driver's seat and think through the consequences of your moves. Mars is raw energy, and like the motor of a fine sports car, it can take you far if you add wisdom and guidance. Mars wants you to develop your strength and bravery. Oh my goodness, you can hear my puppies. Yes, they know how to move. Yes, you know how to move, don't you? You love taking action. You love barking at that poor defenseless squirrel. So, domineering, willfulness, misuse of sexuality, anger, belligerence, and a warlike mentality are the shadow side of Mars. Break the momentum if your situation heads downhill. Stop for a moment and think through your next move. But again, my feeling is that it will break this stuckness. I just feel so stuck about not being able to set boundaries. You're so worried about it. And where did this one come from? I don't. Okay. All right. Because that one was here. And the achieve. Anyone want to tell me where the Cancer came from? Well, okay. It obviously wants to be seen. So, and it was upside down, wasn't it? Yeah. So, crabs are hard on the outside, but soft and squishy on the inside. Remember that the very defenses you think will keep you safe may actually keep important people out. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is about setting boundaries, and maybe maybe some of you have boundaries that are set in, I mean, dynamited into stone, and those walls are just not coming down. The very defenses you think will keep you safe may actually keep important people out. So soften your shell. You have a backbone and are not protected solely by an exoskeleton. So, anyway. Immersed. I really love these cards. I've always had I always get great readings out of them. It is called Star Codes Astro Oracle. Heather Roan Robbins. Oh no, again, my dogs had fun with it. Or didn't. But anyways, thank you very much. If you enjoyed it, let me know. Leave a like or not. I don't care. But thank you, and I hope you got something out of this.